It's the rundown. It's brought to you by Movement Watches. It's not just watches now, it's sunglasses too. You can accessorize from your eyes down to your wrists. Movement.
Oh, that was
Start the
mean.
movement. I mean, I'm in the Dave chair. I gotta.
That was subtle, but
That
I
carry
was
the torch.
mean.
That was like a subtle little like that. That was nice, Kevin. Way to go. People don't like that.
I'm a pro.
Way to go.
Okay, I'll say something nice, Riggs. I think your eyes, they're just normal to me now. Like, it used to be I wanted to puke, but now it's not. It's like totally normal.
I've been exposed to your
Is that
grossness
a
for so
compliment?
long. I'm not fazed by it anymore.
I had to do it very quickly. You didn't give me enough time to think about it.
Dude, he's wearing a Pardon My Take shirt.
Yes,
you could have
that
just
was
said,
the
I like your
first
shirt.
Gray on gray.
I like your shirt, your shorts,
Well,
and I
just
do like
asked-
the classics.
I just had
it's
Dan.
just the eyes.
Is gray on gray? I feel like, is that weird?
Well,
I like it, so I don't know what the rules are.
Our new fashion
Failing
podcast,
upwards.
Failing Upwards.
Failing upwards.
Boom.
Those
Yes, there we go.
cocksuckers.
Let's go.
Those sons of bitches.
How about that fucking
They
guy
think they're
coming in
better than
yesterday in
us.
extra large fucking
Yeah, a
gym
hoodie
shorts?
and Patagonia shorts, being like, oh
The
yeah.
Failing Upwards guy?
Yeah.
Did you see him?
Frankie Borelli.
Oh, he's the worst dressed guy in the office.
Frankie Borelli came in
That's
so
what
hot.
they do, though.
Yeah.
The hype beasts
Like-
they say, oh, we have the
love-
clothes that
I
you don't
love
even
how much-
know about.
Right, the
In
guy
a
can get out of
hypebeast
bed.
way.
Right, the guy can get out of bed looking like
Kanye's
okay,
It's
dude.
Kanye's. It's a new Yeezy sweatshirt that's 7XL.
If you have a fashion podcast, you can just get away with
Yeah.
it. Like no matter what you're wearing, you're like, no, this is it.
This is it. It's
Listen
brought
to
to you.
podcasts.
So where are we at? Movement watches. They've changed the watch game. They're going to change the sunglasses game too. Watches start at just $95, even though they look like they should be $500. The sunglasses are $75, even though they look like they should be $200, $250. So you're going to get high quality accessories at an affordable price. Also, if you use mvmt.com/rundown, you're going to get an additional 15% off, plus free shipping and free returns. So mvmt.com/rundown for 15% off your shades and your glasses.
Do you know Carabas buys a pack of peanut M&Ms every single day? Some days I get it to him. He buys it and leaves it at his table, and I eat all of them before he can.
Have you ever thought about purchasing a bunch of bags at
Can
once?
I
Value
have
pack.
some? Can I
Value
have
pack.
some right now?
Have you not noticed that I do the same thing
Yeah, you're a
every
weirdo.
day?
I respect
He eats
your,
a chicken quesadilla
yeah.
and peanut M&Ms.
I respect
Can
the
have
commitment
some?
to Chipotle.
It's appalling that
part of the
moving your life to
routine.
New York was
I
like
have
a
one?
crazy
Throw one.
catastrophe.
I'm not gonna break routine just because I'm in a different city or a different state.
Well, you should, but anyway, you are dressed like the Failing Upwards guys were, and you're considered a fashion scrub.
Well, I saw the fashion guys dressed like this, so I was
You
like,
did
oh,
it
that's
on purpose.
fashionable. And then I came in today wearing gym shorts and like a V-neck and a hoodie. Zip up.
So now you're fashionable. How about that?
So weird that
What
you
a
eat the
plot
same
twist.
thing every day.
I'm on board with that. I do that too. I get on kicks where like
Yeah, but
I
you
eat
don't
Chipotle
eat.
every
He
day.
eats a full bag of peanut M&Ms after lunch every
Baseball
day.
guy.
I have like
routines.
6
Like as your
Rice Krispie
dessert every
treats.
day?
Huh?
Like
Yeah.
as your
Lunch-
dessert?
lunch
Because
Yeah.
one day
I
I
earned
literally he got up and went to the bathroom and I just ate his whole bag of M&Ms and it
That
like ruined his
is-
whole
Oh
week.
yeah,
That
he was
is-
like scouring the office.
That's disrespect.
Oh yeah,
That
it
is
was-
disrespect.
It was actually- it was actually 2 bags.
It was
Yeah,
like
that
his
is
second week
that's,
in the
that's
office.
you
Welcome
throwing
to
around
New
your
York,
weight
bitch.
Yeah.
a little too much.
Hey,
It's disrespect.
That's a fat joke.
Yeah, it was. You picked up on it.
You're really taking some jabs early, Kev. Okay.
Getting it in.
Okay.
Let's start with one of the funnier headlines, maybe of all time. 45 guys dressed as Magnum PI at a bachelor party at a Tigers game, kicked out of the stadium for catcalling women. It's 45 dudes, you're rolling deep. Dressed with the Hawaiian shirts, the stashes, and the glasses as Magnum PI. You almost have to let the catcalling slide and embrace this whole scene, right?
Yeah, I feel like the costume, doesn't the costume just protect you at that point?
Yeah,
Like,
like
good.
it's like in
I would
Halloween.
say the numbers protect you.
Yeah.
Numbers,
You roll
that-
deep.
that
That's so many fucking dudes.
But that was kind of a story where you didn't even need to click on it. You just, the headline was everything.
Yeah.
You're like, okay,
The headline of the
45
picture.
fucking guys, they're at a game, they're
There's-
catcalling.
And there's a specific line where it's like a bachelor party goes from, especially when they're all dressed up together, it goes from lame to like straight up intimidating. That's like a gang. It's like somewhere around like
PI
the
gang.
8 to 12, line.
Yeah.
If you see like 8 dudes all wearing like a stupid hat, you're like, these guys are fucking losers. And you see 15 dudes wearing it, you're like, cross the street, I'm
45.
fucking worried about what these guys are up to.
45 is an army.
Yeah, that's
I
insane.
know I don't know
I was
45
gonna say,
people's names.
if I invited all of my friends that I consider bachelor party friends and like all of the office, I think I'd get to like 40.
Yeah. 45 people all wearing the same shit.
a lot of dudes.
They kind of looked like Big Cat a little bit with like
Yeah,
the,
Yeah,
the
they did.
mustache. They were a bunch of
Yeah.
like Big Cat
Man,
looking
You could have
guys
just,
in
yeah,
there.
Have
actually,
a
you
good
look like
time.
Magnum PI like every
Yeah,
day.
a little bit.
When you wear the Hawaiian shirts, you're just Magnum
Is that
PI.
Burt Reynolds? No, it's
oh.
what's the other guy? The other guy.
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck. Same thing.
Also, shout out to Prez. As
Thirstiest tweet ever.
thirsty as
I actually got to pull it
on
up.
Twitter.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was so thirsty. I actually thought he accidentally was meant to be a DM.
DM, yeah. Or at least a reply, a quote tweet, like, I want everyone to see this.
I'm gonna
and
read
just
it. I'm gonna read
overhyping
it.
this girl, Kelly Rowe, beautiful girl, and it was a funny headline. But like, Jesus Christ, Dave.
Following,
Give us a break.
following you was already best decision of my life. May have to pull a Costanza and quit after this story. Funniest headline in a long time. That's
Dude, put your dick back in your pants.
yo.
That
I
might have been a
actually
DM.
thought it was
That
supposed to be
might
a
have
DM.
been a
You think
DM.
it was a
Following
DM?
you is the best
Wait,
decision
let
in
me
my
let's
life.
let's take a poll here. Was that meant to be a DM?
Well, he'll never admit it. But
No,
yes.
but like you
yes.
think because only
I
Dave
think so.
like only Dave could quote tweet instead of a direct message. Like no one else in the right mind would switch those two up, like mix those up. Dave would.
Yeah, the only thing that would be more Dave was if he had like done that from the main account.
Yes,
But,
correct.
But yeah,
Correct.
that seems like he never like I don't know.
That's thirst on an unimaginable level.
Weird.
Yeah, I like triple checked that one. I was like, what is who?
I thought it was a
Poor
DM.
Kelly Rowe.
Following
Yeah.
you was already the best decision of my life.
Aggressive thing.
Like
to
you
say.
might as well propose. Jesus Christ, Dave.
Wow, that is a line.
I did throw her a
that's
foul after.
which is
Say again?
hilarious because none of these people
Her favorite guy in the office is Tex.
None of these
she's
people
like a
have met her.
steward. She's. I mean, that's just.
Does
I'm
Tex
sorry.
matter?
I take it back, Kelly Rowe. You're crazy.
We met her when we were through Detroit. She's a very nice person, but like Tex is like
Something's wrong with her.
also like pretends it's his girlfriend. He's never met her.
Well, Tex is
Actually,
a
that's
loser.
actually you know what?
on
That's an okay
brand.
play. The following is best decision of my life.
Crazy.
I
That's
love this.
Just say that again.
I love Dave and Tex going after the same girl. That's great.
Following you is
That's
the best.
gonna be a
How do you
nice-
know Kelly?
Nice storyline. Get in here, Tex.
She followed me. She said something about a mullet one day, and then I slid head
Fuck
first.
yeah, all right,
and
that's
mullet.
right
okay.
in?
I'm okay with that.
I slide head first. I'm
fine.
on
That's
stage.
okay.
Yeah.
But do you not agree that
Have you
Dave's?
seen any, anything?
I'm okay with that. I like that. Text.
Has she responded at all
That's
to
a
you?
solid
Kind.
move.
Oh yeah, I was texting her today.
Yeah.
This is a thirsty ass old man here.
Yeah, dude, that was a weird. Was that
was-
not a weird thing? For
There's
Dave
a
to
reason.
write?
I wasn't gonna come into the office today. First thing I did was look at that goddamn door.
You gonna fight him?
Because that's
Following
your woman.
text, he
Because
said,
that's your woman.
following
Internet
you
woman,
is
yes.
the best
Did
decision of my
did
life.
she say anything about Dave's thirsty ass?
Nah, she thought it was funny. But I don't know. There's more to this story.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Get him, Tex.
Look at shit.
Whoa.
That's like
Yeah,
what,
Lewis did shave. He looks weird.
that's like what fans say when they're begging for like a retweet from a celebrity.
Yeah.
Follow you.
That's
is the
what dudes
greatest
say.
thing
That's
ever.
what dudes say to porn stars when they're like,
Yes.
yeah.
they're like,
Yes.
hey, like I love your
Asa
tweets.
gets those all
Your
day long.
personality is
yeah,
so
you're so
awesome.
funny, and
People
I
don't
would
give you
love
enough
to have
credit
sex
for
with
your
you.
intelligence.
Yeah.
We got Riggs on the program,
weird.
so now we begin our political section of the show. The Mooch. The Mooch is doing Mooch things on TMZ with Harvey Levin, implying that Tom Brady fucked Ivanka Trump. Just like a wild, unfounded rumor to start spreading and stirring the pot.
Somebody should ask Giselle why Tom Brady didn't show up at the championship party.
Why
That's
do you
all I said.
why do you think?
I don't know. There could be a little bit of jealousy there and protection and possession of Tom Brady, and she probably didn't want him to go.
You're not saying something.
I think Giselle shut him down.
Why? Why does she
I
care
don't
to be?
know.
they
Maybe
were
there was a
together-
relationship between him and Ivanka at some point. I have no idea.
It's the Mooch doing Mooch things.
Yeah, I love how he clearly he builds everything up. He builds up the drama. He tried for like a minute and a half to be like, well, I'm not, I don't want to, and then says the most absurd thing in the world.
The thing was, he was trying to build it up. Like, there was no logical reason that Harry Levin or anybody in the world would be like, oh, he's implying that Tom Brady fucked
Right.
Ivanka Trump. It was so ridiculous that Harvey Levin was like, I don't get it. What are you talking
Like,
about?
please,
Just get
tell
to-
us.
yeah, what is
you're
your
doing
joke
this
here?
weird Michael
Yeah.
fucking Scott thing where you're like, ah.
Right.
And then it's
I
like-
love the way he said, he's like, dude, I don't know. I'm not the TMZ guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, this was the White House communication, whatever, and
Yep.
he's just sitting here bullshit with Harvey Levin,
Yeah.
calling him dude.
And
on,
then
on
Mooch
TV.
does the thing too where he finally drops it and then kind of looks the other way.
Yeah.
Like maybe some history of Ivanka
I
Trump.
said it.
Then
I
kinda
said
looks
it.
around
He's
like, I don't
electric.
know what's that.
And the Mooch is like grasping for his 15 minutes of fame to continue, which is great. A desperate Mooch, you get like this shit.
That's when you go full Mooch.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even know what's
Put the
next.
Mooch in
Yep,
the corner.
just
By the
drops
way, I
absurd
mean,
bombs like that.
Shout out to Sean Spicer making his Emmys appearance.
This will be the largest audience to witness an Emmys, period. Both in person and around the world.
Which people, I think it was funny, and I know people like freaking out about it politically. You got Mooch on TMZ. Like, who's next?
It makes everyone a star.
Yeah, and then
The Kingmaker.
I love too that now you've got like a bunch of the New York Times journalists have to focus their efforts on how much these entertainment appearances are going to boost these other guys' like future salaries.
Right.
That's what they have to focus like the political journalism on, which is fantastic.
What a world. So Donald, continuing with some politics here. Donald hates the tiles on the wall behind the podium when you're speaking at the UN. He said that they're disgusting, and he plans to replace them with beautiful slabs of gorgeous marble.
Yeah, he said so. Like, there's some times when he says, he says like his crowd size the biggest ever, and you're like, okay, Donnie. And then he says, what was the other thing? He said, I was trying to think. I had a good example. Lost it. But anyways,
We'll edit that.
this one you're looking at, and you're like, okay. And you look at it, and you're like, oh, he's fucking spot on. Like, I
they
never
do
really
look weird. They're
realized
gross.
those
They do look
tiles
weird.
until I saw that tweet, and I was like, those are fucking hideous. And then
They're
you
like-
see all the pictures of all the other world leaders too, and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
They're
those are
like
just
gross, like apartment kitchen tiles.
those are just
They're
awful.
disgusting. Not for the
So,
UN,
you know,
not
like
for Donald.
sometimes, politics aside, sometimes Donald's right. Like, you got to just be
Yeah, he
like,
calls it like he sees it,
liberal,
yeah.
conservative, whatever. You got to admit, those tiles are fucking
They
gross.
stink.
Just like those are fucking like that tweet
Shitty
was
tiles are
spot
shitty
on.
tiles.
He's like, these UN tiles are fucking disgusting.
The only problem is like Donald's, like the things that he will put in, the tiles that he put in are just gonna be like gold.
Gold.
Yeah,
It'll just be
it's
solid
Gold
gold.
everything. Gold everything is the answer.
like whatever's the most expensive
right,
thing. Boom,
right.
put it in there.
We got a fantastic clip from my man Mike Francesa. It's brought to you by GoPuff. GoPuff is a delivery service that allows you to have pretty much everything you need from the convenience store, from the bodega, delivered directly to you. Super fast delivery from your local stores. You can get it open up until 4 a.m. at any local markets, wherever they're open. You can get everything you need to keep your party going. You can get ping pong balls, you can get snacks, Solo cups, paper towels, ice cream, whatever you're enjoying that night and you need to, keep it going, supplement it a little bit. GoPuff is a delivery service for you. They're available in Boston, Chicago, Philly, Austin, Seattle, DC, Penn State, Ohio State, University of Wisconsin, Syracuse, and more. Like I said, get anything you need delivered when you got the munchies, when you need to get food for the party, you need to get some booze for the party, whatever it may be, GoPuff has you covered. Go to GoPuff.com, I'm assuming, or is it an app? I don't know.
Probably an app.
Go to GoPuff, download the app, use the promo code Barstool, and you're gonna get $7 off your first purchase.
Feels like an app.
Yeah,
Feels
seems
like
like
an
an app.
Yeah.
So download the GoPuff app, use the promo code Barstool, get $7 off your first purchase. Francesa, my man, we only got 3 months left of Mike
Is he
Francesa.
not going to re-up?
I believe I believe it's official. What's up?
He said on air that it's official.
Okay. So
what?
he is fully retiring, I believe December 15th. There was
But I thought
rumors after.
I thought he said he wasn't going to leave WFAN in a bad spot or something.
Yeah, I mean, whatever that discussion was, he decided he is going to leave them. So now WFN's in trouble. I mean, they lost. It'd be like if Portnoy and you were just gone and
Who's
in a
their
heartbeat.
competitor? Just ESPN Radio?
Yeah.
Michael K. Show?
Yeah, like it's not a real competitor, but that would be their competitor.
I thought he was number one.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Michael K was saying there. It was just like a blatant lie.
So you're trying to make a splash for the hire?
I mean, could be. I don't know. Maybe they start looking around. They look to like a local sports blog with a podcast network. I don't know.
Maybe.
Could
a good following already. I don't know.
I don't know.
They got like the other guy who's in the middle of the day who sounds exactly like Francesa.
Beningo. Yeah, but he's about to like drop dead.
I remember when a year ago when I moved to New York, I turned on the radio one day and I was like, "Is this Francesa? Has he got a cold or something?"
Joe
and
B.
and then he was like, "All right, and that's our show." And next
Time for
is
Mike
Francesa.
Francesa.
I was like, "What?"
Joe B was a caller, and he went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
Fuck yes.
Polished up a little bit, and then had his job
Love
at the
it.
midday for like I don't know how long now. It's a true American dream, rags
Yes,
to riches
I
type
love
of
that.
story. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but Francesa is officially out. So for the next 3 months, enjoy clips like this.
Georgia State snapped the ball and Wright launched a kick through the uprights, but Franklin got a timeout in just under the wire. That is an absolute disgrace. He's a horse's ass for doing that. What the heck do you need to block it for? Let the ball go through the uprights, you jerk.
Because there's a lot of people who rant and rave on the radio these days and on podcasts, and a lot of people do it on purpose for effect. But Francesa's been doing this for like 30 years, just unleashing rage at all times. This one was special. He's a horse's ass. He's a jerk. He's talking about James Franklin. James Franklin?
Yeah.
His name? Head coach of Penn State. They're up 56-0. Georgia State's kicking a field goal with 11 seconds left just to get some points on the board. He ices the kicker. They end up missing the second attempt to preserve the shutout. I know it's sports. I know it's competitive. I know it's like, you play to win the game and run up the score and you want to preserve that shutout. All that nonsense, I get it. This is an asshole move.
Well, so James Franklin, his excuse or how he tried to spin it was the fourth team was in and the fourth team they've never practiced field goal blocks, which is like, dude, there's 11 seconds left. You just line
that's
up
probably
and
true.
don't even do anything.
Right.
Don't rush. Just let them kick it. It's like
it's not really an excuse.
I would be.
You just need to say, I want to preserve the shutout.
Right. I'd be fine with James Franklin if he's like, yeah, you play 60 minutes. We're there to play.
And, you can even. I think it would be a positive thing going forward for my defense to put up a goose egg on those guys.
But to bullshit us and be like, oh, it's because we didn't want to get the guys injured on the 4th team. They didn't know how to run a fucking field goal block.
Yeah. So then everybody just stand there. You're worried about injury. Just don't even attempt the block.
The shutout thing, I mean, you're going to see in a regular season hockey game, if a team's up 5-0, you're going to see guys blocking shots with like 15 seconds left, trying to preserve the shutout. When Tiger won by fucking 15 shots in 2000 U.S. Open, he gave a huge fist bump on the 16th hole when he made a par, because he's like, I didn't want to make a fucking bogey. Like, that's sport. So I don't think it's a total dick move. He just shouldn't have fucking lied about it.
I think it's a dick move, but I get what you're saying. I think you just have
But
to
you
own up to it and be
gotta play
like,
for something.
I am
you
being
set
a
new goals when
spiteful,
you're up,
competitive. Yeah,
when you're up 56-0, you're like, all right, our fucking goal is not to give
Also,
up
they
a point.
pay. I mean, all these games, like Penn State paid Georgia State like money to come and get their ass kicked.
Right. I have no problem. Like if they block the kick, fine. You play a full 60 minutes. You're competing. But icing the kicker is known as like a snaky gamesmanship sort of move that I just don't think you pull when you're up 60.
Right, and the fact that he called the timeout right before, like you weren't changing, like you were icing the kicker.
Right. Last topic of the day. There is a Roger Goodell Operation Clown Face towel that has been signed by Tom Brady, TB12 himself.
No way.
It was the Matt Light Foundation was auctioning it off. It sold for $6,500.
Holy shit.
And Dave Portnoy did not even get the nod. He was not even aware this was happening.
Oh.
And as the guy who created the towels, as a guy he created those towels for that man, Tom Brady, to have a signed towel out there that he didn't even know was up for sale you don't got it, Dave. You just don't got it. And this is just a bad move by the Matt Light Foundation because one, you kind of do, probably should give the creator the heads up. You know who he is, you know what Barstool is.
Right.
And two, if you're trying to raise money for charity,
Dave
Portnoy would have dropped $100,000 on that.
Yeah, now he's just going to give, whatever, way more than $6,500 to whoever bought it.
I mean, that guy who bought it he's got to turn right around and flip this to Portnoy.
Yes.
Like, I bought it for $6,500. I will sell it to you for $75,000.
Yes.
And Dave will probably do it.
Yes.
What do you think Brady's actual feelings are of Dave? Like, if they saw each other
Very good question.
in a basement, no one else around, like passing each other at like a house party, what do you think he does? Do you think he like punches him? Do you think he's like, hey man?
No,
like,
I think he likes him. I think he probably views him as a clown, ironically. Like, I think I think it's almost like if there was like a diehard crazy stoolie, you would like appreciate him, but you would kind of be like, you're a little fucking crazy dude. You're a little wacky. Like, you've been blogging about my boy's dick, and you're like clearly obsessed with me. But I appreciate all that you've had my back. Like, you went to jail for another man, and that's a little weird. But
also,
good on you because people were fucking with me and you had my back. So I think he appreciates him, but doesn't really want to be like friends with him. It's like Shooter McGavin and that guy.
Oh, the lobster.
The Sizzler.
I don't know
Red
how.
Lobster guy?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Shot you, jackass.
It would be. I think it would just be very like formal, surface level conversation. Because I also think Tom Brady's crazy.
Yeah,
like
no,
Tom Brady doesn't get enough.
He's a robot.
I mean, because Tom Brady was normal for a long time and he's the greatest Super Bowl or the greatest quarterback of all time. He gets a pass. But like anyone else, like we make fun of Russ Wilson for like his like concussion water.
Yeah.
Tom Brady has like junk science up the ass.
Yeah.
Right. So like, and he believes all this stuff. So he's a little crazy.
Plus, he fucked Ivanka Trump. So I mean, he's just a wacky guy.
Right.
So I think it would just be a
crazy
very
guys
like
reading
business formal. Like Dave would be gushing, and Tom would just be like, "Okay,
like get away.
like, good to meet you."
Here's another guy
Yes,
gushing over me, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Or maybe he's just like, you're a fucking weirdo. I hate your guts.
No, I don't think he'd do that.
No, I don't think so either. Unfortunately, I do think Dave has done enough to like
he would definitely
Brady
be
to be
like,
like, yo, dap it up.
I'll give him some credit. I think so.
Right.
That's it for the rundown. We got anything for the after show?
No, I don't think so.
Big Cat got smoked by YP and Madden.
I'm not getting smoked.
It's such a
I'll play
YP
field goal.
move.
Yeah, I know.
Like, a win's a win. I'll give him that, but that's such a fucking win.
Care to defend?
Jesus.
I don't even want to do this anymore.
Here comes Y Pizzle.
Kevin did. See, that's the thing is people keep doing
Get your
this.
spoon out. Get your big
Did the
fucking
same,
spoon out.
you just did the
Turn
same
it
thing
over.
as Nate. You just did. You and Nate are the
Hey,
two
I'll
guys.
just say, hey, it was a good game. We don't have to fight anymore. They can do whatever
Listen,
they want.
I love the Twitch community. Adam Smith says it's about Twitch. It's not about video games, which is true.
Okay.
So
I
I
don't
want to
really know
reach
that
out.
means, but
Shout
get
out to the Twitch community. Thank you for all the fans.
And
So
hey,
you
you
know
got
what?
that dub.
So Big Cat puts, 3 quick TDs on you, and then you ask the Twitch community how to play defense against them?
So they ask you
that what
questions
happened?
all day during the game. Most of them are, I love Big Cat. YP's a fucking piece of shit.
Standard. Yes.
Which he didn't tell you about those.
Download.
No. 190 out of 200, 195 were like, you Percocet faggot piece of shit.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa, drop the hard.
They said it to me.
I don't think they said
I'm
that.
the victim.
Hey, I'm gonna stand up for the Twitch community. I don't think they
I'm
ever
the
said
victim.
that.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever dropped the hard F.
Okay, so you're the victim here, and you decide to, consult the Twitch community.
Okay, so Julio Jones has 250 yards by like the first quarter, and I
Same
said,
play over and
"Man,
over. So I don't know what I'm doing. I
And
don't
every
play that.
single time, I'm like, my brain. I'm not a football coach. I played 0 seconds of like linebacker in my life, so I said, "Hey, all the people that are telling me to go kill myself, I know you probably won't help me, but if anyone has any ideas on how to make this 80-yard touchdown not happen every time, send them my way." Most of them were like, "Lick my butthole," was most of the
But then a
comments.
few gave you actually defense, and then you switched it.
Okay,
and
go
won.
back and look,
hey,
whatever
listen,
it is.
Man, you want to
And you also did score another
You
one
want to
after
ask
that.
Twitch community for a little bit of help?
Yes.
A dub?
I mean, a
dub?
win's a
listen,
win.
here's what
A
happened.
win's a win.
I
Hold
come
this
back,
L, Big Cat.
tie it up. Big Cat could have hit the field goal, missed it.
I did
All right,
miss
that's
it.
fine.
I choked.
And all of a sudden,
choked.
he starts being ugly. Then,
I choked.
but you know what? You're not going to put in that part.
What are you talking about? You
You're
just
not gonna
did.
put
You're
in that.
telling the whole
Where
story.
all of a sudden,
Was it
it was very Trig Cat. After he calls me triggered, but then when he is, he's just mad and has to go. And then
Only
he goes.
one of us is yelling right now on the rundown.
This is how I speak.
you got a microphone.
I don't get a comfy chair, so I got to be like assertive standing. Sorry, because
Man's
which
playing.
leads into my next point. I know you're gonna be mad at me, and Big Cat goes, "Sorry, I gotta go, bro. I can't
did.
be wasting time. Sorry,
Yeah.
I actually have a job
Okay,
here."
so
which is
Yeah.
classic.
So here's what happened. So
You
here's what
turn
happened.
ugly when
We
all of a
played-
sudden
we played an
Just
hour and a
fair
half of fucking video games.
You
and
missed the field goal. It's
Time
not
just
my
goes.
fault, and all of a
time
sudden-
goes away down there.
all of a sudden,
time goes
Great
away down
idea.
there.
Hey,
Yeah, no, you're a dick.
funny.
You're a dick for doing
The
that.
game
we
wasn't
have
that
to go,
long.
yeah.
The game wasn't that long when YP was triggered and
What?
stealing
Yeah,
plays. But
no,
as
okay.
soon as you're losing, you're too good.
So
Yo, I got shit
he's
to do
he's
here.
forgetting this part where in between all this stuff that YP's saying, he just conveniently forgets that Devlin walked down. I go, Devlin, hey, what time is it? And he's like, it's 2:15. I've been down there since 1 o'clock. We got to do the rundown. I was like, fuck.
But you're
How
doing
did
it
I waste
as
an
if
hour
like
and 15
I was
minutes
like
playing video
tied you
games?
to the chair.
You forgot that part.
It's a
You forgot
fucking
that
Madden
part.
game that we both went down to play.
This is the most this is the most boring thing talking about.
Well,
video
you know,
games.
that's because you took that L, so I don't know.
I lost. I lost. It
wasn't boring until you missed the
I
field
lost
goal.
against YP and 200 of his friends.
Follow
crowdsourced
200 of my
the win.
friends that
Follow,
want
is
me
it
to jump
Barstool
off
Game
a
Time
cliff.
on Twitter?
Crowdsourced the win.
Game time, Twitch, Twitter.
Follow
Listen,
Game
go
Time.
back.
I can't believe
though.
you fell for this bait by like coming all the way over and getting
It's
upset.
not bait.
believe it, definitely.
Yeah, it is. Look at what he's doing. He's literally saying you're
Incredibly
stirring the pot
believable.
But it's this.
right in front
It's
of you.
this,
He's
but it's also
stirring it
Trick
in
Cat.
front of you.
It's a little
Trick
stir, a
Cat
little
too.
trigger.
I'll take a
Stir
hit to
trigger,
let
stir
Trick
trigger,
Cat
stir
out.
trigger.
A little confused.
Anyone
You're
that-
yelling right now.
Anytime we can get
You're
Trick
yelling
Cat
right
out,
now.
I'll take it.
You're yelling.